Hey Cougars, coming to you. This is Miss Pierre. Gonna kind of do a couple book talks with you, talk about how I got started reading as a kid and how I continued reading in junior high, the kind of books I liked. It always started with the book fairs in elementary school. You know, you'd want to buy a couple of scented pencils or erasers, but our mom would always make sure that we had to buy at least one book with the money she gave us. And so that started off me going to the book fair and purchasing books like this one called Pippi Longstockings. I don't know if you've ever heard of Pippi Longstocking, but it was one of my favorite books. They turned it into a movie eventually. And it weighed so much on my heart, even as an adult, that I named two of my kids after two of the characters in the book, her next door neighbors, Tommy and Annika. So this was the type of book that I would really get into in elementary school. And it wasn't until junior high that the librarian introduced me to a lot more murder mystery books. I really wish I had a Nancy Drew book here at my house, but I don't. But those were the kind of murder mysteries that the librarian first started me off on, and I think I read almost the entire Nancy Drew series before she introduced me to some authors called R.L. Stine, Lois Duncan, and Christopher Pike. You may have heard of this author, you may have not, but this was the master of suspense back in the early 90s for my age group in middle school. This book was about how this girl, April, could give up her name, her friends, her boyfriend, and everything she's ever known because her father's been working undercover for the FBI and the family had to relocate. But it was a really good suspense book that kind of leaves you on the edge of your seat throughout it. I'd really love to hear from you guys and what you are reading this summer. I'm always interested in new reads at any level. So please send us a question, send us a comment. Thanks.